Hello and welcome to Doll Nation. This particular video that I'm about to share with you is a little different than the videos that I have shared with you in the past. This video is an update of a video that I did about 3 months ago about a handmade crafted doll by the name of Jazmin. For all of you who are new to this channel, first and foremost, I am a doll craft artist, a Barbie doll collector, and I also do reroute Barbie dolls. 3 months ago, I did a video about a doll that I made from scratch by the name of Jazmin. All my handcrafted dolls, they do not have a face, but this particular doll, as I noticed when I took a photo of her, she had a face. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but I do know that I did not make a face on this doll. So, I'm going to share this video with you. I suggest that you watch this video in its entirety, and you be the judge. So, today in my doll collection, I have a doll by the name of OCEANIA. She is very bright and colorful, as you can see. So I kind of did this doll with her hair is up in a Cuban twist with brown and black. And then her colorful detail, it's like a leopard print pink attire with gold trimmings around her headpiece. I wanted to do something a little different from this doll to make her pop and stand out. I just wanted to make her look very vibrant, very rich. And as you can see, I gave her like some little gold earrings with a touch of yellow, pink, and gold. And then I took the gold piece that goes around the top of her hair. And then I also took that same gold piece and I put it around her waist because she does have a really small and tiny waist. But again, her name is OCEANIA. And I took this cheetah pink print and I gave her this dress that goes all the way down. And it really looks nice on her. I think it really makes her stand out from any of the other dolls that I do have. And it just, makes her very vibrant. It makes her outfit very different. It makes it it looks alive. I try to give these dolls something that really stands out. That's what I like to do, even with my handmade crafted dolls. I've been doing handmade crafted dolls since 2015. I make all of my dolls that are handmade without faces. And this is OCEANIA. This is OCEANIA. And I love the way that I did her Cuban twist braids. They're really thick and they're really cute. And they just fits this doll perfectly. But once again, her name is OCEANIA. And she is showing you her outfit. I really do like this material. And it looks really nice on her. Once again, this is OCEANIA, and she's a handmade crafted doll, and I am presenting her to you today. I not only do collect Barbies, but I make handmade crafted dolls. I do rerouted dolls. This is Doll Nation. This is all about dolls, and this is what I am presenting to you today. I am presenting to you OCEANIA and her style and her detail. This doll looks very nice and colorful. I thought the yellow, the light pinks, and the golds worked very well for this particular doll. And once again, her name is OCEANIA. All right, the next particular doll that we have for me to show you, her name is Peach. And I just got this name off of the top of the hat, after I created her from her attire. She's kind of like the older doll of the group, and that's why I did her all in gray as far as her hair and her body type. She's an older doll. Now let's look at her staff in detail. I did her headpiece in like a peach attire, and she has on like an older model, um, like teardrop earrings. And let me show you. And then I gave her like an accentuate of burgundy around her waist. And look at her dress. It's very pretty and detailed. It flares out at the bottom. You see that? It's very cute. Very cute. And once again, like I said, this doll is Peach. If you are new and you're just tuning in, this is Doll Nation. I am a Barbie doll collector. I'm a doll craft artist. I also do reroots. And today I'm showing you my handmade crafted dolls that I make. I do them for vendor events and also special occasions for people, like, you know, if they want them for birthdays or different occasions, whatever. I do make handmade dolls. But like I said, this doll's name is Peach. And let's take a look at her. All of my handmade crafted dolls, I do their hair really nice and thick because the customers, they want dolls hair that's nice and thick and full. All of these dolls, they do come on stands, like wooden stands. I will be doing a tutorial in the future on how to make these dolls if you guys might be interested. All of my dolls are basically made from yarn and just various material, but it's very simple, very easy. It takes like maybe 7 to 10 hours to make each particular doll, depending on what type of clothing and you know, what type of hairstyle that I have for them, because I do have to sew in their hair. But yeah, it's fairly easy, and like I said, I will be doing a tutorial on that. But this particular doll name is Peach, and I just felt that I wanted that doll for her because she's more or less like an older doll. She's like the, you know, like kind of like a matriarch of all my handmade crafted dolls, and I wanted to give her something, her attire to fit that, and so that's why I added like the little touch of the burgundy just to make her peach pop. And she has on the teardrop earrings with her little white around the top. It's really, really cute. And I do sell these dolls at different vendor events and, like I said, special occasions or whatnot. But I want to share these dolls with you so that you can see how they look. And this is Peach. Okay, you guys. So this particular doll's name is Shara. Her name is Shara. She is a handmade crafted doll. And I kind of did this doll to make her look more like a African type of doll. And what I mean by that, I have her dressed in the kente cloth attire. Yeah, it's called kente cloth. It's an African cloth, and it's called kente. And what I did with her, let's start at the top. I did a little headpiece with the kente cloth, and I also did her earrings in the matching colors of the kente cloth. I also did her hair in a two-piece accent with blonde and also like a bronze color. I wanted to do something different, so that's what I did. I did it like in a two-piece accent, like I said, with the blonde and also like in a bronze color. I wanted Shara to look totally different from any of the other handcrafted dolls that I have done. I don't know if I have ever mentioned this. All of my handmade crafted dolls are made from yarn. One day I will do a tutorial on how to make these dolls. If you guys ever want to make your own handmade crafted dolls, you can make them in all different colors, styles, and details. I will be doing a tutorial on that. But today, like I said, this particular doll's name is Shara. And let's look at her color in detail. She is in the kente cloth material attire. with the greens, the reds, the yellows, the blacks, and the whites. And she has that all the way down. I did give her a little pop of lace at the bottom just to make her outfit flare out a little bit. And like I said, her name is Shara. And this is my handmade crafted doll named Shara. And let's look at her at the side with her hair. I just kind of blended in the blonde with the browns to try to give it like a two-tone detail, because each one of my dolls that I do, I can never make them the same, so I try to make them totally different from the other doll. And so that's what I did. I've never did any of my dolls with a two-tone like this, so I wanted Shara to have a totally different look from any of the other dolls that I have ever done. And this is the look that I have for Shara. So check her out. And like I said, I will be doing a tutorial in the future on how to make these handmade crafted dolls, in case you guys want to make some handmade crafted dolls to sell. You know, it's really, really easy. Really, very, very easy. All of these dolls, when I do make them, I always give them a name after I make these dolls. I always give them a name after I make the dolls. I can never give the doll a name before I make them, because I just don't know exactly how they're going to turn out. So yeah, I always give the dolls a name after I make them. And I always bless each one of my doll with a prayer after I make the doll. I always do that. Each doll is blessed with a prayer of positivity for whoever that they come in contact with, or whatever type of home that they go into. They will protect the family and give off positive energy only. These dolls are strictly about positive energy. And I do these for each and every one of my dolls that I create. Positive energy. That's what they are about. And this particular doll, once again, her name is Shara. And she is addressed in the kente cloth African material. And that's what you are seeing. All right, this is Shara. Now, these next two dolls, there's a story to them. These are actually sisters. They are sisters. This particular doll here, her name is Lily. And this is her sister, Michelle. Okay. Now let me tell you about these sisters. These sisters, the story that I gave them is they are both African American dolls. They both have the same mother. They have different fathers. Lily's father is African American. Michelle's father is Caucasian. But because of Michelle's father, they get treated differently. They get treated differently. But let me give you their style in detail. This is Lily. She has blonde hair, and look at her detail. Very gorgeous. A satin headpiece. Really gorgeous teardrop earrings that has a bling to it. And if you scope all the way down, she has like a little butterflies on her dress. Look at that. See these little butterflies? That is really, really cute. This is Lily. And it's like that all the way down. This is Lily. These two dolls are very close. And like I said, they're sisters. Let's look at Michelle. Michelle has a different attire on. She has this white headpiece. She has silver teardrop earrings that are very big. And I put her in this pretty white fluffy attire around her neck with this silver piece around her waist. And look at her dress. Very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. And she has a fishtail at the bottom. This is Michelle. And once again, these dolls are sisters. This is the story behind these dolls. But you know what? There's even more to this story. But I'm not getting into that today. So that's why if you are new here and you have not subscribed, you need to subscribe to stick around to hear in detail the extended version of the story between Michelle and Lily, their story, because there is more to it. That's what I do with these dolls. When I make these handmade crafted dolls, I create creativity. I create a story, a background, a fantasy that goes along with these dolls to make them special, to make them unique, and to make them stand out among the rest. This is what you're going to get at Doll Nation. Something a little bit different. This is all in the Barbie's collector's room. Once again, I'm a doll craft artist, a Barbie doll collector, and I also specialize in rerouted Barbie dolls and handmade crafted dolls. And today, we're doing the handmade crafted dolls. This is Lily, and this is Michelle. They are sisters, and they are bonded. And there is more to this story. There is more to this story. These two dolls must be sold together. I will not separate them because there is more to this story. And I will share that story with you in an upcoming video. So please do subscribe so that you can check these dolls out. Lily and Michelle, handmade crafted dolls. Check out their style, check out their detail. They are totally different. Each and every doll that I make and that I create is totally different. I have tried to create dolls that are similar. It just can't happen. As you notice, all of the dolls that I make, that I hand make, they have no face, but they have a story to tell you. They don't need a face. Look at that. Look at her dress. Isn't that pretty? See the little butterflies? Totally different from her sisters. Look at her sisters. Very gorgeous. All of their personalities are different. No doll is the same. This is Lily and Michelle. They are sisters of Doll Nation. All right, so this particular doll, her name is Mattie. And I gave Mattie a look of a teal and like a yellow. And I did her hair in like an auburn color. Now let's look at Mattie. Her hair is very thick. Of course, I told you that all of my handmade crafted dolls, I try to make their hair very thick because that's how the customers, they like them. The hair really thick. I gave her some really thick teardrop earrings and some little beaded pearls. That's kind of like a yellowish type. but she also has the teal, and then she has the yellow around her waist. Now, if you look at the bottom of her dress, I did two different type of materials. I did sort of like, I want to say it's not really, I don't know what kind of material this is, but I did this on top of the silk. If you could see, if I go all the way down, it's like a silk material. So yeah, I gave her like a silk material that kind of flares out at the bottom, but it still accentuates her entire outfit with this material. I don't know what kind of material this is. I don't know whether this is, I don't know what it is, but it was so pretty. I had to get it. If you guys know what kind of material this is, leave them in the comments, because I really don't know. I just saw it and I had to get it, and I just wanted to add it to her outfit to make it really nice, because I knew that I was going to be using the teals and the yellows and the golds, and I knew that it would blend in really nice. So this is Maddie, and like I said, all my dolls are made from yarn. They're made from yarn, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial real soon on showing you guys how I make these handmade crafted dolls. But it's really simple, really easy. And yeah, so this is Maddie, and let's look at her. See how thick her hair is? I try to make their hair really, really thick. That's how the customers like them. All my dolls, as you can see, they do not have faces. They don't have faces. They don't need faces. It's like you don't have to judge a doll or anyone by their face. You judge someone by their overall appearance and how they treat you and their personality. So my particular doll, this is Maddie. You judge her overall, not just by her face. And if I'm going to show you her overall, if you can look at her, that's how you judge her, not by her face. This is a pretty nice looking doll, if I say so myself. And that's how you do it. So that's why I don't give them a face. They don't need a face. They don't need a face. None of my dolls, my handmade crafted dolls, I make them without face. Any type of face. And this is Maddie.
Now I am presenting to you Jazmin, my handmade crafted doll. Please, no negative comments, no disrespectful comments, as they will be removed. I will only be accepting comments if you do see a face on Jazmin. If you do not see a face on her, do not leave a comment. Presenting to you Jazmin, my handmade crafted doll. Thank you.
I made this doll a while back, and I noticed that after, so each handmade doll that I make, I always take pictures of each doll, and I always bless them. I always put some blessing oil on their forehead and say a prayer. I just noticed that after I had took a picture of this particular doll, I kind of zoomed in and I noticed something, and I'm like, wow. This doll actually does have a face. Before I zoom in so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about, let's get her style and details. So I just basically gave Jazmin like an afro, and like I told you, I do all the dolls with thick hair, and she just has on a basic outfit with some really big thick earrings, and she has, I tried to give her hips, but I don't know, and make her waist look kind of small. And as I told you, all my dolls are made, they're made from yarn. And she's no different. She's made from yarn. As you can see, she's on a doll stand. She's made strictly from yarn. Okay, I'm about to zoom in on her face right now. Viewer discretion is advised. You know, if you got any little kids in the room, I suggest that, you know, the kids might leave so that it, you know, I'm not feeling any type of evil presence from this doll. I do feel that there's something attached, but I don't feel that there's anything negative. So, all right, here we go. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to let you guys be the judge and tell me if you see a face on this doll. Can you guys see that? Do you see the eyes? Can you guys see the eyes? And the nose and the mouth? There's something definitely there. And she's looking dead at me as I'm showing you guys. Maybe I should get a little closer. Can you guys see? Can you see her mouth right there? And her nose? And her eyes? There's something definitely there. I don't know what it is or who it is. But like I said, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not feeling anything evil or anything. I do keep her packed away. She is not for sale. But I just wanted to share this with you. And again, this is Jazmin. I made a video about this particular doll 3 months ago. If you guys want to go back and check out, it's called Jazmin the Angry Doll. Go back and check this particular video. And like I said, I just did that video. It was just for jokes for TikTok. But in all seriousness, this doll definitely has a face or something attached to her. I'm not feeling like it's some, I'm not feeling it. I don't, like I said, when I make all these dolls, I always put blessing oil on them just to make sure that they give off positive energy for those that it come in contact and those that are around it. I am not into any type of voodoo or any type of that. So, please don't judge me like that, because that is, that's just not my religion. But I just wanted to share this with you. And yeah, so this is her. Let's zoom in again and see if we could see the eyes. Can you guys see that? All right. So we have come to a conclusion of this video, and I thank you guys for joining in. If you are new here, please do subscribe. This is Doll Nation. I will be making upcoming and new videos. I am a doll craft artist, Barbie doll collector. I basically do all my videos in the doll craft room, the doll craft room of my Barbies, as you can see. And I also make handmade crafted dolls, and I also do reroutes of Barbie dolls. So this is Doll Nation. Thank you for joining in.